So we have three methods to look at. This first one is to rotate the boat and get the boat going straight, which puts the bulk of the weight of the boat in front of you with the high angle. So let's look at that one again. So I first turn the boat at a really high angle and then drive the boat forward with a hard pry, and that keeps the momentum of the boat going straight. So let's define terms. That going straight, the trajectory is straight, even though the angle of the boat is not. And starting out, I need a really high angle. Once I get speed, then I can get the boat going straight because I already have momentum going in that direction. This second method is that the trajectory of your boat is sideways, but the angle of your boat is always straight. I can keep the angle of my boat straight by using a very short paddle stroke with a very quick and ruddered pry. When reviewing my paddle footage, this was the observation that I just couldn't believe, that my boat would move sideways so much, especially when starting from a stopped position. But going back to this first method, I was equally shocked that I would have to turn my boat 45 degrees, take 2 paddle strokes in the wrong direction to get my boat to go on a straight trajectory. The third method is a combination of the two. It starts with a forward stroke and then a huge sweeping pry. After the initial stroke, I do a huge pry to get the boat to swing back at a really steep angle. And it is a combination because the first stroke and pry makes my boat jump to the right, sideways, but I can choose to set a steep angle for the second stroke to either have my trajectory go forward or make my boat go more lateral. This clip shows after my first paddle stroke and big swinging pry, I then keep the boat moving more lateral. Let's take a step back and compare to what I said was pure lateral movement using very short, quick strokes with quick pry and not big swinging pry strokes, especially at the start. And for the best paddling tip I can give you for this video is to try these short, quick paddle strokes. So you're doing a very quick stroke and then a very ruddered pry. And the ruddered pry is very quick and up against the boat and right next to your side. And what this does is it slams both the paddle as a rudder and the back of the boat into the same location all at once. And the big difference here is you're not having to throw the back of the boat with a big sweeping pry stroke. You're just holding a very firm rudder and the back of the boat stops dead and stops the rotation. So that's the cool thing about this stroke, and it's fairly intuitive and easy, and you don't have to set your angle as precise with throwing the boat back with a pry stroke. Alright, thanks for watching. Here's an extra clip. This is starting by turning the boat, getting the bulk of the weight and inertia of the boat in front of you, so when you paddle forward and do a pry at such a steep 45-degree angle, it shows that trajectory coming right at you.